I rock skinnies. I rock skinnies. I rock skinnies. I rock skinnies. I fresh. I'm an independent jerk. I fresh. I'm an independent jerk. I jerk solo. I jerk solo.
What's up, guys? This is Zesty for Show here. I'm gonna teach you guys how to jerk, the basics of jerking. If you guys don't like jerking, don't watch this video. Just leave, go watch a different video, right? If you guys truly, really want to learn how to jerk, or you just want to watch other people jerk, this is a good video, right? I'm gonna teach you the basics: the jerk, the reject, the dip, and the pin drop, knee drop, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so let's get to it. Alright guys, that was the jerk. That was the actual jerk. When people first start out, they always think that the reject is the jerk, but it's wrong. Alright, so here's the jerk again. So you're basically just squatting, or not really squatting, just go low. Not low, but just bend your knees a bit. And move them in and out, or whatever way. Move one, move two. You get the feel of it once you get it. Stick one in front, one behind. Doesn't matter, just gotta keep your legs moving all the time. That's how you do the jerk. When you get all fancy one day, whatever. Yeah, well, like I said, when people first start, they always think the reject is the jerk, but that's the reject. This is not the jerk. The jerk is this. That's pretty much it. You can go stay high, go low, whatever. Ja. Alright. Let's move on to the next move, which is a little bit harder. I mean, it's not that much harder. It's like the main component of jerking. It's the reject. Alright guys, that was reject. Hold on, it's getting in the way. That was the reject. That's pretty much the most used move. Not really used, but it's pretty much in every dance when you jerk. It's, well, most of the moves are, but this is like one of the most important moves. So to reject is basically like, you guys all seen the running man. That's the running man. The jerk is pretty much reverse, but instead of sliding your feet, you'll hop. I mean, not the jerk, the reject. I'm getting it wrong. Well, anyways, to do this, you basically just lift up one leg. Doesn't really matter which leg you lift. And hop forward, and then hop back where you were standing with your other leg, and hop that leg forward, and hop back, and forward, back, and forward, back and forward, like that. Alright, that's the basic reject, and then you can do the ones to the back. Those are a little bit harder, but not by that much. And then you have the simple ones to the sides, just alright, that was the next move. Most people, when they try doing this, they don't get it the first time, and they're like, God damn it, it's hard. Well, it's really not. If you want to get this down, you just gotta keep practicing. It takes a day at most. Next move, what was it? The dip. The dip. Yes, the dip. There's another move people get confused with. Yeah, so let's do it. And that, guys, was the dip. It's probably the simplest move in jerking. All you have to do is squat a little bit. And take 2 steps forward. You don't have to take the steps forward. You can just dip in the same place where you go. So just step. So it's like taking a courtesy bow, like girls, whatever. So you take, your arms can do all sorts of crazy things. It doesn't really matter. Focusing on the legs, so you guys can actually jerk first. Then you worry about the arms. You can, spin whatever. Next move is probably the hardest in the basics of jerking. It's the knee drop, pin drop, knee drop / pin drop, whatever. It's probably one of the coolest moves in jerking, so you guys gotta learn this if you want to jerk, alright? Knee drop. It's pretty much just... That was the knee drop. So that was the knee drop. Well, here's the thing. Most people, when they try doing the knee drop, they're like, "Oh my God, it looks like it hurts. You're gonna kill yourself. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna break my legs." You're really not if you actually try. It hurts my feet when I do it without shoes because it's supposed to do it with shoes. But you know what? I'm gonna put shoes on. Hold on. Sweet hands. Yeah. All right. So here's how to do the knee drop. You basically want to take your leg, whatever leg you feel the most comfortable standing on. I like standing on my right leg. So you put, to practice you can use the walls and stuff. The crap, whatever. You take your foot, the foot that's in the air, and you take the ankle right here, the angular part right there. You put it right where your knee is, the joint is, and basically you just fall. And once you're on the ground, your feet shouldn't be touching. But if you want to, for beginners, I guess you can land on the side so you have more stability. And once you do this, you can spin in a natural motion and stand up. So it'll look like this. You can't spin the other way, so you should know which way to spin because it's impossible to spin this way. You have to spin that way. So once you get that, you can pretty much just go. And you can do all sorts of crazy stuff too. You can jump and knee drop. It does not hurt. If you get this right, your knee should not be touching the ground. It should look like it's touching the ground. That's why it looks like it hurts, but it doesn't. But your toe is catching the fall. Your toe and this part of your foot is catching the fall. So it's pretty much this. So that was the knee drop. So those are the 4 basic moves you need for jerking. And so let's put it all together and see what it looks like.
I fresh, I'm an independent jerk. I fresh, I'm an independent jerk. I jerk so low, 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 I jerk so low. Check it out, look. I'm nacho dude, and I get my cheese like the nacho dude. You heard? I work, I flirt, I jerk till my side bones hurt. Close to sick when I rap, I work, and I laugh at the news of jerk. Fresh boy, so big, I do, and it's not like those who think I do. Cause you think I see, and my flow so silly like I see. Cause I rock city, I rock city, I rock city, I rock city, I fresh. I'm an independent jerk. I fresh.
Skull Candy Icon 2s. They're really good. They have a microphone, click emoji here. And yeah, you can dance with this too. It's pretty sick. They don't fall off. You can, whatever. You know how it is. Well, yeah, thanks for watching YouTube. Rate, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you the next time I make a video. Peace out.